Hello everyone, welcome to my episode reveal. So if you are wondering right away, just like sometimes I say it, sometimes kind of like just give up, whatever. If you want to know how to watch Beyblade Burst GT, I use either one of two things. I use Proton VPN or Tunnel Bear. Either of those should work. If one of them doesn't work, just use the other one. That's how I use it. It's very easy just to set up an account just to use it. Set up a VPN to watch the actual episodes that get uploaded on the CoroCoro YouTube channel from Japan. And yeah, so this video has to get 500 likes. And please comment. I don't care how many times you have to comment it. Imperial Dragon or just simply Dragon, because it is actually really cool what the anime is doing with sort of like Drum's evolution as a character, and I really enjoyed it. I'm actually really excited right now. So the one thing I do want to do a quick breakdown on is the actual bait, Imperial Dragon. So the CoroCoro and Takara Tomy YouTube channel have actually, by the way, this is an image I took from the video. I've done two videos. Both of them basically the same thing, just one of them launched the bait. But this is what the bait looks like in real life. Like there's no filters, there's nothing to make it look really pretty, anything like that. The bait does look very nice. So as we can see, it does have a and I've already showed off the Imperial base before in the IG driver separately. So you can tell that for me, what I can see, I believe on the side, only on the side wings right there, you can see that there's metal. Like the one where you see like the weird arrow curve thing, that's where I think the metal is. The rest looks like plastic, so definitely that blue paint, especially if you consider the fact that this dragon's going to be a heavy hard hitter, is going to chip very easily, or it's going to get worn, whatever the right term is to use for it. It does look very nice. I do really like the design of Imperial. I just think I have to wait to obviously see till I actually get the product, but it does look like an effective attacker. And when you look at it compared to Ace Dragon, my god, these bays just get bulkier and bulkier. Like I remember when back in April when I was holding Ace Dragon in my hands, and I'm like, wow, these bays just keep on getting bulkier. And now we have Imperial, and it's like at this point they have to make like an even bigger stadium than before just so you could use these bays right. So the video doesn't show off anything that we don't already know, but it does give us a little bit more eyesight into what it is. So I actually have the footage right here, so I'm just going to speed through it so you can see when they launch it, it does go pretty fast, and then after it stops. So this is how the pattern works for the bay. So at the start, and I'm going to go all the way back, I'm just doing this manually on the thing. So when they launch it, you can see that it'll go fast, and then the motor kicks in. So if you're wondering when the motor kicks in, when you see that green light, similar to Regalia, that's when you know it kicks in. It goes super fast, and then after, look at that, it goes slow, stops, and then after does the opposite direction. So if I have a right rotating bay, it'll first go clockwise, and then after it'll stop, go counterclockwise. If it's a left bay, counterclockwise, then clockwise. And the thing is too, I would have just dismissed this driver as kind of being meh if it wasn't for the fact that the driver seems very aggressive and fast. And because of that idea that the driver is very aggressive and very fast, it's gonna mean that it's not gonna be that bad at all. So I could definitely see this IG dash very good on Judgment. I would even say Lord might not even be that bad as an option. Like Lord on IG, if you just want to pocket out your opponents, probably Judgment would be the better call. But you know, Lord isn't too bad either. Lord would make more sense if you want to go maybe with a different spin direction, like left for an example. So you can just see how it's going around like crazy and the lights and everything. It seems pretty aggressive. So what I would assume, and my prediction for this bay, right, it's going to be that, so if you don't know, Regalia Genesis basically works like this. If you do a bad launch, doesn't even work. Maybe you get the likes. Normal launch, motor kicks in once, and if I believe you launch twice, motor will kick in twice. So I could definitely see something like where Imperial's IG drivers that same idea, it'll go right once and then it'll go counterclockwise, and maybe if you launch super hard, it'll do it twice. So just imagine how heavy that could potentially be if that is the case. But just quickly speed up on this. I have both the footages from the different. I don't know why they used a black stadium. That's really not good for the lighting. This is criticism on my part. It's an aggressive bay. I have to wait to see it in battle, and I don't know why they're holding off on the battle. Oh, I guess just to wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Because they basically did 2 videos and they don't even showcase it in a battle. You'd think too at the end of the episode they would showcase it actually like working, but they don't, and that just really pees me off. Whatever. Probably by like next week or the week. No, if it's not next week, it's gonna be the week after. So the opening's not updated at all. If you're wondering, if you thought, oh, they replaced the CGI like they did with Iger for Shozi or Turbo Achilles, whatever. They don't do that yet. I'm assuming next episode they might do it since they just created the bay. So at the start, he's freaking out. He's like, ah, my bay, dragon. Why weren't you with the rock lair base? So the weird thing about this is the character of Gwyn. So the full name of this character is Ronnie Gwyn, or Gwyn Ronnie, I guess. Or no, whatever. The name Ronnie spelled R-O-N-N-Y, I believe. So basically, his character description, it's basically just that he can see all these math. He can see the equations and feel them. So that's basically how he's able to craft his bay. And the weird thing is too, in the manga, and quick spoiler, so skip ahead, like just do a 10-second skip or just pause it. Reality breaks Astra. So the manga and the anime clearly do have some differences. Well, that should have been obvious. And it's really weird because it seems like the same situation with Dr. Evil, whatever, where the manga was completely different from what the anime is, and it's really weird getting a vibe off this. Anyways, when he approaches Drum, I'm guessing he talks about something about equations and stuff like that, and you know, he seems like a nice guy. And this is a guy, obviously, in case you're wondering. I might have just said that. I just want to make some people understand it's not a girl. And actually, I remember reading this too. I believe something, it's like Gwyn is like the male version and Gwen is like the female name of it. So if his name's not Gwen, if he was, then obviously he'd be like, oh, I would assume maybe it's a female, right? Anyways, Arthur has this hell organization, and they're basically all practicing. And I believe Fumiya at his Devil Sparks, I forgot the name of it, whatever. He's watching it train and go on. So obviously Arthur is, I guess, gonna have something where it's sort of like Hyde, kind of similar. Anyways, Drum is super upset. So basically what Drum does, he's like, Ace Dragon, okay. Grand Dragon, alright. And then after he's like, oh, Rock Dragon. And he has like this super Galaxy Ray moment where he's like, I'm gonna combine them all to become the super duper dragon. So he leaves the place and he starts crafting, and then after he just comes in and he just starts sketching out these equations. E equals MC squared, the square roots, whatever. I can't even follow what he's doing. I think Ichika asks what he's doing and he's not paying any attention. And then after Dragon's like, Drum, we're gonna be stronger now. We're the main protagonist. And he wants to craft the IG driver, and Gwyn is looking at it, and then after he can see the equation that makes that driver, he assembles the bay and he holds it proudly. The Dragon Bay is made. Oh, here's the part we're talking about where he's reflecting on it. By the way, the design for that driver, this looks very interesting. I could definitely see this being way better than Hybrid. I'd probably say like Hybrid doesn't really make any sense. Like it's a defense tip and it has a motor, but just have an attack tip. So this is probably, I'd say, that maybe you can have better use out of it. Plus, it's tighter too. So he does his test round against Pot, and he's like, oh, go, Dragon Shoot! It's like his basic strategy. So he hits it, and then after he does like Pot does the thing where he does like, oh, you fool, you already did what I planned for you to do. And then after he does the Heaven Reverse Lock, and Drum's like, no, Dragon, we're gonna go. And this is the new Dragon avatar. So the real difference between this one is that his wings sort of have like these, like, he has more wings on him, I guess, and he has like a sort of like an armor on him now. So they still all reuse the same bank animation, it's just redrawn just to update with the avatar. And what's really cool, and I like this, is that you actually see the essence of Dragon's energy just start to glow. And then after, I actually was watching the episode, I'm like, oh my god, please, is it gonna go Gold Turbo? Please don't. And he literally goes Gold Turbo. He literally goes Gold Turbo and he beats like Pot. Like, Drum, you already have a bay that has like this motor. What are you doing, buddy? Literally fodderizes Pot and he's like, yes, I can do it. We're an awesome team. I think that's really cool. So the next episode is going to be where it's Arthur's organization, his hell organization. They're going to enter it, I guess. And we got some returning characters, and I was actually surprised to see this. Blind, Devoid, whatever, he's not like that. He appeared in the tournament thing, but Joe is finally back. So I guess Blend and Joe are gonna be like in the antagonist side. I don't know, that's really cool just to see. So Dragon's gonna go up against Bahamut, and what's really cool is that Bahamut has the most cringe strategy I've ever seen, where he just has Bahamut scrape the wall thing and just roll. Now, if I'm gonna say anything, I'm gonna give Burst credit for making something so stupid kind of be cool, because that's kind of creative. Like, oh, I'm gonna use my Bay, but I'm gonna use it to sort of like ricochet and attack your Bay. So this episode, I would say, was solid. It established sort of how Drum is gonna make his Bay, and it's next episode's definitely gonna be, we're gonna see some action, like real action with this stuff. I suspect that maybe Genesis is trying to stop. Okay, since I don't know if Genesis is gonna be some twist where it's actually evil, but since the kid seems nice, maybe Genesis is gonna assist Drum in trying to stop Apocalypse. Since maybe like Genesis means like, you know, starting something new, and Apocalypse like trying to bring the end to it. So that's what I think. Overall, I'm really excited with these episodes, just because these episodes really feel like they have something to it. Like, you know, when Cho-Z happened and we had Fine, we had the antagonist early on, then after Hyde, I'm like, okay, I can get around this. And Shu Kurenai when he was Red Eye, and then after he was Edgy Shu. I mean, we technically already have Edgy Shu with Delta, but you get the point. Anyways, I'm just gonna do one battle against Regalia. I seriously don't know how Regalia's in the anime, literally in the anime, and has no showcase battle of it. I can't fathom that. I don't understand. Like, how do you... The set literally came out. They seriously could have just had it battle against Drum? Like, it's so weird. I can't be the only one that thinks that. Like, we still haven't seen it in the battle. I mean, in the manga we have. But I'm talking about strictly the anime. Anyways. Get it, Rook! I just really wanted to do this match. Rock! Get him! Get him, Rock! Come on! Yo, shout out to Rock Dragon. Alright. Oh, you can see the glow thing I was talking about, by the way. So yeah, that's gonna do it. That's literally just gonna do it for now. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. I think there's fun times ahead for the future of GT. I think even though the episode is short, I hope the pacing gets as good as it is right now with how they're establishing everything. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.